I don't normally react to President Trump's social media posts because I kind of don't take them very seriously, which is a problem in and of itself. But they tend to be so hyperbolic and bravado and blowing off his steam that I tend to kind of ignore them. But this was so dangerous and counterproductive that I want to explain a couple things. And I'm not talking to him because he's not going to really care what I say, but I am talking to all young people, to all of us who are dealing with the consequences, because how we talk to each other really, really does matter. And the first lesson is for anybody that cares about negotiations. There's something called anchoring. And when you anchor, you stake a position. And it's a very useful tool in negotiations to take a position. So if I want to sell this watch for $40 and I say that it's 60, then I have negotiation space. But if I say that it's 5,000, people know that it's not. People ignore that anchoring post. Hopefully, we can ignore President Trump's threat to what? Evaporate an entire civilization and to throw a nuclear bomb over the people. And so, as such, it loses its credibility. Either way, it is such a counterproductive thing to put together the entire people of Iran with this regime, because the most important thing about this is that there's a righteous fight to try to liberate the Iranian people, the Middle East, and the world from this repressive regime, which for 47 years has been the number one sponsor of terror and who's killed thousands and killed hundreds of Americans and threatened all of humanity and suppressed an entire people. And upwards of 90% of the people of Iran are against this regime and are actually thanking President Trump for intervening to try to liberate them. And all of a sudden, he basically threatens to destroy all of those people. That's kind of like giving the Islamic Republic regime an ability to say, you see, side with us because he's otherwise going to obliterate us. So that was really, really counterproductive. He's also shown a video where he mocks Muslim people. It's not useful because you have these United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, all joining with the United States and saying, yes, we need to actually help end this rule of this Islamic Republic regime. So we need to distinguish between despotic rulers like the IRR and its people and the other people of the Middle East. And for me, it's painful to share this message because I actually really, really do support the importance of trying to help end this once and for all. And I think we need to understand and prepare people with set the right expectations that there's a price to be paid if we don't do this. Because if the Islamic Republic regime survives, it's going to reconstitute itself. Its reason for existence is to bring this dark apocalyptic vision to destroy the big Satan that they call the United States and the little Satan that they call Israel, and to hurt all of humanity with what it's proven for 47 years, its way of life of subjugating women, killing women, and doing all of the it's horrible things that I've been talking about for the last couple of months. So there is a righteous reason to try to bring them down and to finish the job. If we don't do that in the coming weeks and months and years, it will reconstitute itself. It will continue trying to assemble nuclear weapons, trying to build ballistic missiles and threaten us more and more and more. So sometimes it's better to just bite the bullet and do what we need to do, but we need to do it together. We need to do it united. We need to do it all of humanity to try to help liberate the Iranian people who quest for that. And it might take a little longer, but we need to try to find a way to create the conditions for the Iranian people to rise up against that despotic regime. So let's get that done.